My name is Asit Sahu. I am from Odisha. I am doing my BTech in Computer Science Engineering. It's my final year. My hobby is playing cricket and reading English books. And nowadays, mostly I focus on communication, communicate with co-learners to improve my communication. Much.
Okay, got it. And now it's my
And
part.
okay, you give your introduction.
Yes, now it's my part. My name is Rajpal. I'm from UP. I complete master in political science. My hobbies are reading books, writing, and practicing. It is all about me.
Okay,
Your voice is coming, very slow. Just speak
okay,
with
okay. Okay.
loudness.
But then, how long you have been using this app?
It is more than 1 year.
More than 1 year. Okay. That you feel that from last year ago to till now you improving the
Yes,
communication. Yeah, that
of
your
course.
frequency, your fluency.
Yes, you are right. I have witnessed the huge transformation of my English. There was a time when I was not able to speak. Now I'm speaking, and you can notice. I don't know whether you can notice or not, but I can notice in myself.
I mean there is it's take I think 6 to 7 months if you consistently put your hard work and communicate with your co-learner.
Yes, but I would also say one thing that with the consistency, we should have the strategy that how we can talk and how we can work on our weakness, because I think most of the learners, those who are on this group, they are just doing just the practicing, not keeping the focus on their weakness. That is something where we need to keep working. That is
Okay, that is your opinion that what are the key points you focus morely during the communication?
let me I think first of all the confidence, which is the key, and grammar. There's a noise from your side. Grammar, practice, consistency, and I mean the so many learners are there, they are not so comfortable with the video call, so they do the practice on the audio call. That is something that if they are not comfortable for the video call with the other learners, so they can record their own session on their phone, on the laptop, so that they can garner the confidence, and after some time they also can come on the video call. I mean a lot of the things are there which is people, I mean those are the learners, they are undermining them.
Okay. So what is the future goal?
Yes, I'm preparing for the civil services.
Okay, that you are preparing for now. You are preparing for civil service. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then when we get your free time, that then connect through this app. Yes.
Yes, actually, it is around the 4 p.m. I mean, around the 5 p.m. So I do the conversation this time, and of course, in the morning I do conversation whenever I get the time. I take 2 sessions per day. Whenever I get the time, I take the sessions.
Okay, that you have been using this app per day. I think 1 to 2 hours or more than 2 hours.
Less than 1 hour.
Less than 1 hour. Okay.
Yes. Uh,
But
in my
so sometimes it's too hard to connect with the coloners. I mean, it's that some people came and just connect to this audio call or video call, take introduction, they just call the call. But at least 15 to if you communicate with them after 15 to 20 minutes, then you can know that how you communicate with them and you can get feedback from them.
see, yes, you are absolutely right. It's not happened with me. I don't know whether it's happened with you or not. They do all of these things because they feel that the other person with whom they are having the conversation, he is not up to the mark for them. I mean, they think that this person is not good at the English, so that is why they cut the call. I mean, these are the things they do. I don't do so because everyone is the learner. So I'm also consider myself as a learner. I'm I'm also tutoring. I'm teaching few students even on this Skype group, but I don't do such a things. Yes, but it is very much true that there are few people they do all of these things.
I think this community admin is You are the admin of this community. Yes,
True, I'm admin.
yes. Okay.
Tell me about your English journey, and where are you getting the problem? Where are you getting the challenges, the bottlenecks?
Yes, that if I'm saying that 15 days ago, one presentation is in my college. That they provide you one topic, then and also with 15 minutes, and after that you read something on this topic, and you present in front of 100 students. But what happened that I have a mistake that I think that if I read, write, and understand whatever English my informed person saying me, then why not I am speaking? That it's my mistake that I do not I did not practice once. But when I stand up, or when I stood in front of thousand people, just I'm not able to speak a single line. I just give only introduction of myself, only 2 to 3 lines. Then after whatever I read before the presentation, that I forget everything. After 2 to 3 days, I realized that it's not that if I read English and write English, then there is a big difference between them. If you until you don't speak physically, or you communicate through the video call, then it's not possible. Then after that, from last 15 days ago, I start my journey. First of all, I use a pair of app and CV app. Then after 5 to 7 days ago, uh, uh, I see I, I see one video, that's Skype app. Then through which one of my friend also use this app. He said me that you install this app. I send you one community in group through which you connect with the people. From that day, I connect with the people 1 to 2 hours per day.
Oh, you are spending 1 2 hours the per day on this app.
Yes.
Why? Why so much time?
Because the communication, for me, there is communication is important because it's my final year in computer science engineering. After 6 to 7 months, I will go for interview. So the nowadays there is the interview. All the interviewers conducted in English. They don't give you any option to choose the language. English is the one way you communicate with the interviewer.
Got it, got it. I understood totally. Tell me, and that you said that you want to give the interview. So tell me one thing that you just mentioned. So have you taken any online or offline the coachings for English from
No,
a
no,
point of view?
no, 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 no. I don't take any coaching.
Why don't you think that you should take the few classes or the for 1 month, 2 month? Why don't you think so?
No, it's not my interview about if someone asking if my interviewer asking about my skill, my whatever I learned during my graduation, that I can present it in English. Okay, what some that I fear and hesitate about when someone asking my background, like on family, and like where you want to see in the next 5 years, like tricky questions. So it's then suddenly you think about the question. After that, you find out the answer, and answer to your informed person.
See, I want to tell you one thing. You just mentioned that like in the interviewers, they ask very random questions. I can
Yes,
understand very much. I can, because they ask the such a thing so that they can understand you. That how would you react when they ask the sudden questions which they they present to you. So for that matter, what you have to do, you have to become very strong, very profound, very proficient in this language. Until you are not so comfortable, so content with this language, you are not going to give the answer whatever the answer and they are expecting from you. So for what you need to, like, very very good at this language. So of course, it's a very much true that English require practice, but with the practice you need the someone that can guide you. For example, in interview, because I have seen a lot of the, even the, the two person with whom, they are having the conversation with me. Actually, they are my student, so they are, on the same page, because they are applying for there's the MNC company. So they say the same things, that the interviewer ask that, what would you do for our company, something like that. They ask, such a kind of the questions. I think we need vocabulary, good sentence structure, so that you can elaborate, you can describe, you can convince them that what are the plans you have for your company, and whatever. So for
Also,
that.
there are some fixed questions are there through which you can practice it also. But they want, first of all, there is in during the HR round they only check your communication skill. Okay, then after mostly say focused on your project.
Okay, let
But
me. Okay, okay. I'm telling you one thing. I don't know whether you would agree or not, but you are very nervous as of now, and you are, maybe you are sibling.
yes,
Uh, Am I right or not? If I'm
yes,
right,
yes,
then tell me.
yes, you're right.
Because it is because of the lack of your confidence, because you don't have the confidence on yourself. First of all, you have to convince yourself that you can speak. Don't compare yourself with others, that how the other are speaking, what is their level, because ultimately, you are totally different from others. So
Yes, yes.
always try to break, this, this negative other line which is within you. It is not just about yourself. When I started my own journey, more than 1 year back, so I also had the same perception about myself. I had the notion that how would I speak, because the other with whom I'm having the conversation, practicing, they are good at, good at English. I'm not like that. So we have to be very consistent with our practice, which is the first thing. Next thing, grammar. You have to cover up each and every point of the grammar. There is a lot of the chapters in the grammar. You have to cover them, because when you have the good vocabulary, good sentence structure, you have the confidence, then automatically you will speak.
Okay, then grammar and vocabulary is most important, and
That it's
sentence
yeah.
structure also. Because if I'm saying once sentence in a other way, then you can sort it also. If your creating some structure is good.
Yes, right. You are right. I think you need to build up your good vocabulary, good sentence structure, advanced level sentence structure. Because I have seen a lot of the, the learners, they ask the same thing. They want to appear in the interview, how they can, build up good confidence, something like that. I think it's a, very, very, very frequent questions which they generally ask.
Yes, obviously.
Okay. So are you also
But
preparing for the interview?
it's true. Can you say again? I don't.
Are you also preparing for an interview?
Yes, yes. Because just I completed my seventh sem during the graduation. That during eighth sem there is no university exam. Only you submit one project, then your eighth sem is complete. For after that, that you will go for any IT company to give your interview.
Okay, like let us suppose if you clear that interview, then after that you will get your job, your placement.
But there are four stages are there. First round they will conduct aptitude and reasoning round, through which they filter out 90% students. Though those have problem solving skill is very good, those students they can enter to the second level. In the second level is our technical round. They'll provide some technical round. They will provide some question during whatever you learn during your graduations. After that, the HR round.
So why do you think that that the interview is so tough? Just work, on your weakness wherever you feel that there are the
Yes,
drawbacks. So just work there, and don't give the 2 or 3 hour per day on this. Just I don't understand that why are you giving so much time? Just I think 1 hour is sufficient.
yes, 1 hour is sufficient. Yes.
Yes, if you think that I will do the more and more practice, my English will be very excellent. It is not going to be happen. You should do the practice with a consistent effort. If you think that you will do the practice the whole day, I don't think that it is going to so helpful for you. I don't know what is your perception, but I just can suggest you and advise you. that you should do the practice only 1 hour, that is more than the sufficient, and keep the more focus on the grammar, and record your own sessions on your phone and rewatch them. And like, let us suppose if I'm, as right now I'm recording this session, I would upload this, okay, on my channel. You can watch on my channel where you were making grammatical mistake, what was your the way of speaking, your expression. The same thing is, if you have a YouTube channel, you can upload this this video on your channel. You can create your own channel where you
Yes.
can watch your own videos, so that you can get the feedback from yourself, not the others. I can understand that sometimes people give the feedback to other, so we feel that, oh, this person is giving the feedback to me. I think he is trying to let me down.
No, no,
So
it's feedback is important for your communication because if you if someone give you feedback, then you should recognize the mistake where
right,
you did mistake during the communication also. But I also I understand that if someone giving you feedback, that means he recognize some mistakes in during the communication, so that
right.
they will say.
That is what I'm saying. I'm saying when you have the conversation with the someone or somebody, try to watch that conversation, you know, on his or her channel, so that you can find out where did you make the mistakes, because that is, I think, very important. Sometime
Yes,
what
obviously, obviously during the communication that you don't focus where you did mistakes, but
exactly.
when you watch it again, then you recognize where you did mistake, and you can correct it in the next time.
Right, right. Yes.
Obviously, if you do the same mistake and again, there is no meaning of communication. If you recognize it, correct it, then you can go ahead.
Yes. Right. Anything else would you like to ask?
So is that you are think that you are from where, say Uttarakhand, yes,
I'm from UP, Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. Okay, there is a stampede occurs in the Prayagraj.
Yes, right.
That it's the government provides that news that 30 people died. That it's a correct news or wrong? I mean, more than 30 people or
No, I think government provided the right data. Whatever they, whatever data they have given, it's absolutely correct. And
because most of the national news are so that the government don't support the news channel. They don't provide the right the how many people died during the stampede. So that I asked because
see,
you are local.
See, what happened sometime, not the sometime, most of the time, the national and even the international media houses, they try to gain the views. So that is why they circulate the fake news. Something
Yes.
is also in this case. Okay,
Yes,
you
nowadays TRP and view is more important
yes.
for
TRP,
someone's channel.
TRP is on
Yes,
the peak. TRP
yes,
is at the peak. They can do anything for the TRP. I don't feel that government is providing, or government provided any the wrong data. Whatever they give, I think it was that should be the verified. The, I mean, the death tolls and the whatever death happened that
yes,
time
yes.
was true.
Okay, you think why this when that happened? That some said that there is some personal road for VIP, so that the common men suffer the situation.
I don't have exact idea about that, but whatever I have heard, I heard that somewhere the people from different faith, I mean other religion, they spread the fake news. I don't have any idea about that, but I'm just telling what I have heard from other people. This is the one. And on the other hand, the some people are saying that there was mismanagement by administrations,
Yes,
admission,
yes, yes,
in the sense there was the two ghats,
yes,
uh,
yes.
for the taking the holiday, so there was the mismanagement, but I
Yes,
really don't know.
also I also read one news from insert that it's not the management how to control the management if the people cross the barricade
Hmm.
because the thousand of people jump the barricade and go ahead, so that the management unable to control.
Yes, you are right. You read the news, not read the news.
I say red, red.
Yes, right. Like when we talk about the past, so we use the red.
Yes,
No.
red. It's a second form. Yes.
Yes, red.
Yes, but
Yes, you are right.
yes, this happened with me because when I write or read something that I recognize this point, but when I speak during my speaking, that I confuse to use this word, but fast the wrong thing strike in my mind. After that, the right.
Yes, it will improve automatically when you do the conversation. Um, then it will be gone away. Anything else?
That how your day is going. I mean that. I mean you are a UPSC